Welcome, class of 2020, to the 5th graduation of the Botswana International University of Science and Technology. Due to these unprecedented times of the coronavirus pandemic, your graduation ceremony will be hosted virtually this year. Hosting the graduation ceremony virtually by no means takes away from your immense academic achievements. It is with great sadness that the academic fraternity cannot be physically present with you to share the conclusion of your academic journeys thus far. We do, however, know the amount of resilience that you've had to display to be part of this day where your awards are now being conferred. We hope that you've enjoyed your academic journey with us, where we endeavor to bring challenging and thought-provoking academic programs that are aligned with the needs and demands of the national economy. We also hope that your student experience has supported your personal development and has prepared you for life outside the university. The Botswana International University of Science and Technology is working towards being a premier research-based university that brings quality teaching and learning experiences to all of you. We hope that this has been your experience, and as you move on to becoming postgraduate students, entering the job market, or even becoming a business owner, we hope that you carry BUST in your hearts.
Chancellor, I declare this congregation duly constituted. I call upon you to commence the graduation.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the Botswana International University of Science and Technology,
I do declare the commencement of this graduation congregation to confer the award of degrees on the class of 2020 graduates.
I wish to convey my congratulations to this graduation class of 2020. Graduation is a time to celebrate accomplishment following a journey of hard work and the quest to acquire knowledge. During your stay at BUST, you have achieved a major milestone that will steer you to achieve greater feats for humanity in years to come. The skills and knowledge you have acquired provide a platform for you to contribute meaningfully to the development of your communities, your country, the region, and indeed the world at large. It would have been ideal to celebrate this day in person with BUST Academia, your families and friends on your beautiful campus. But that is not possible due to the controls around the COVID-19 epidemic. This is a challenge we all have to face. However, creativity is needed to work around this pandemic, hence this virtual graduation ceremony. The COVID-19 pandemic but open the doors for researchers to come up with both innovative scientific and technological solutions towards the fight against this pandemic. Therefore, I challenge you to work tirelessly towards bringing solutions to these societal challenges. I believe science is knowledge, and knowledge is power. I wish you the best of luck as you embark on the next phase of your lives.
Director of Ceremonies, His Excellency Dr. Festus Montebane-Mogae, Beast Chancellor and former President of the Republic of Botswana, Professor Nelson Toto, Permanent Secretary of Tertiary Education, Research, Science and Technology, Dr. Anna Mokgokong, Chancellor, Northwest University, Mr. Balisi Bonyongo, Beast Council Chairperson, and your team, your council members, Professor Utoketse Totolo, Vice Chancellor, Distinguished Professor Dennis Segner, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic Affairs, Mr. David Katske, Deputy Vice Chancellor Finance and Administration, Professor Joseph Chuma, Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Development and Innovation, Beast Management and Staff, Mr. Matiba Madirela, President, Student Representative Council, plus Cabinet, Beast students, media here present. Good day. Greetings to the class of 2020. You have made it through under special circumstances, and you have experienced something that we never thought you could happen in the learning space. Indeed, this is true reflection of life itself. Nothing is ever guaranteed, and one should always be prepared enough to be able to show agility and adaptability that is required to navigate challenging times. For you graduating today, it is a distinct reminder that even with your education, it is not enough to address the daily challenges that you will soon encounter. There is a need to apply yourself as individuals, apply yourselves in your interaction with members of your communities, and indeed begin to explore opportunities that will make you a key player in the community. Let me remind you that my ministry is tasked with the enormous task of providing education opportunities that will drive Botswana towards a knowledge-based economy. The Ministry of Tertiary Education, Research, Science and Technology is a catalyst for Botswana's transformation through driving all aspects of tertiary education, research, science, and innovation. The knowledge-based economy will only be achieved through improving the tertiary education systems, as well as focusing on critical priority skill areas with which are central to the achievement of the 2036 objectives. Broadly, my ministry has aspirations to achieve the following: improving the quality and relevance of education and training, improving productivity and competitiveness, and enhancing innovation through research, science, and technology. Therefore, it is not surprising that my ministry is playing an important role in the realization of the Botswana's digital transformation strategy, as well as we work towards a smart Botswana. In particular, we are working hard to ensure that the internet connectivity for tertiary institutions provides the requisite speed and affordable prices. It is not business as usual, as e-activities will be the norm for the future. Finally, let me take this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2020 and wish you and your loved ones good health. It is your moment to contribute to society. Grab it and shine, because I believe in all of you. Once more, congratulations. Bula.
Director of Ceremony, the Beast Chancellor, His Excellency Dr. Festus Montebane-Mogae, Honorable Minister of Tertiary Education, Research, Science and Technology, Dr. Douglas Letsola Tebe, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tertiary Education, Research, Science and Technology, Professor Nelson Toto, the BIUST Chairman of Council, Mr. Balisi Bunyongo, and Council members, BIUST Senate, BIUST Management and Staff, BIUST Class of 2020, BIUST students present here today, the Student Representative Council, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege and great honor to welcome you today to this year's virtual graduation ceremony. Graduation ceremonies remain a major highlight in the university's events calendar. For this year's graduating class of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has meant the cancellation of the normal celebrations. However, graduation is about more than walking across the stage to collect your degrees. This day marks the commencement of the next chapter of your life, which is something worth celebrating even in these difficult times. This day affords us an opportunity to celebrate you graduates, a time to honor and celebrate your academic achievements because of your hard work and applaud you for the job well done. We therefore take pride in your remarkable accomplishments, and in doing so, we celebrate under the theme Innovation, Technology, and Entrepreneurship, Access to Knowledge-Based Economy in the COVID-19 era. Based on this theme, our invited guest speaker is a world-renowned business figure in the Republic of South Africa and globally, with a widespread experience in healthcare, academia, and commerce. Dr. Anna Mokhokung, Honorary Consul General of Iceland in Pretoria and Chancellor of the University of Northwest in South Africa, is the most suitable guest of honor who will motivate and inspire our graduates to have confidence in themselves and hope for a brighter future amidst all the challenges that may confront them on their journey from here. Today marks the 5th graduation of its kind since the establishment of BIUST. Our Chancellor, who is also the 3rd President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Dr. Festus Mogae, will confer degrees to 373 graduates in Bachelor of Sciences, Bachelor of Engineering and Technology, Masters and PhD from different academic disciplines as follows: 269 graduates in the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, consisting of 262 Bachelor of Engineering and 7 Master of Engineering degrees, and 102 graduates in the Faculty of Sciences, consisting of 87 Bachelor of Sciences and 15 Master of Sciences degrees. Amidst the conferment of degrees and masters sit 2 recipients of Doctor of Philosophy, whom I would like to single out for special tribute and congratulations for the success of having clambered to the very summit of academic achievement. Mpavo Banyatsang and Chipepa Fastel, who have every reason to be very proud. Ladies and gentlemen, BIUST is a government-supported institution, and as such, we are always extremely aware of its obligation to keep the nation abreast with the developments of the university. The graduation ceremony, therefore, provides a better opportunity to do so. Allow me to give a best eye view report on the university progress so far. In achieving its national strategic initiative, as the country's only specialized science, research, technology, engineering, and innovation university, conveniently based in Palape, BIUST has embarked on various research projects to deliver real-life scientific solutions and innovations to the country, especially in this challenging era of job creation and the fourth industrial revolution. The transition from a resource-based to a knowledge-based economy is not a far-fetched reality. Botswana could, sooner than later, see a coal-to-liquids refinery set up in Palape, producing car fuels, tar, soap products, ammonia, and many more coal-liquefying bioproducts-based industries. This is attributed to the BIUST model of coal-to-liquid conversion project using a pyrolysis technology, a subject which has gained traction in Botswana after local partners such as Botswana Oil and Special Economic Zone Authority expressed interest to work with BIUST. Furthermore, BIUST Mechatronics Engineering Department is currently working on Mechathon project to develop an electric motor that will propel Botswana into the fourth industrial revolution, which the country is being prepared for. Currently, the following projects are being pursued through the technology park, and they are electricity production from Botswana, coal through gasification process, solar network project for Jamakata village, amongst others. One of BIUST patenting processes currently ongoing include a farmyard monitoring system, which comprises automatic livestock counting and access control to enhance the efficiency of livestock management. There is also a patent for an electrical switching system for a building or installation, which is designed to optimize power consumption. As an initiative to tackle the threat of COVID-19, the university started manufacturing of liquid soap, bar soaps, alcohol-based sanitizers, and donated the soaps to various public offices nationally. With the support of the Botswana Defense Force, drones were developed and fitted with the capacity to spray disinfectants into public airspaces to destroy airborne viruses. In conjunction with Itemba Labs, BIUST also developed a Botswana COVID-19 dashboard, which is being used by the Presidential COVID-19 Task Team and researchers to visualize and monitor the geographical spread of the pandemic in the country from the first day to date. Moreover, the development and implementation of BIUST Strategic Plan 2016 to 2023, which includes entrepreneurship strategy and research strategy aimed at fostering enterprising culture, developing and maintaining the supporting infrastructure to turn BIUST into a STEM and entrepreneurial university, development and implementation of the university statutes, development of the academic size and shape strategy to align BIUST programs with the labor market demands, as well as the successful accreditation of BIUST as a training and educational provider by the Botswana Qualifications Authority will indeed ensure the university delivers on its mandate. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, allow me to thank our partners from various sectors who have supported the university in numerous ways to enable us to reach many of the milestones the university has and continues to achieve. May I also take this opportunity to recognize and convey my gratitude to those who have contributed immensely to the successful completion of the graduates' studies, namely parents, guardians, and sponsors. Human resources remain a critical element for a teaching and learning institution. We are grateful for the loyal, dedicated, and committed academic and support staff. It is their contribution that has led to the growth and development of BIUST that we all take pride in. To the graduates, once again, congratulations to you and to your proud families. I hope you will enjoy and savor this precious moment of glory. May I remind you that when you leave this university, you will be part of the BIUST alumni and consequently BIUST ambassadors. May I urge you to kindly hold this university's flag high and demonstrate that you are indeed worthy of joining the BIUST alumni. I do understand that you are entering this new chapter of your life at a daunting time. For many of you, the path you envisioned after graduation may suddenly be much steeper, with a lot to worry about, from your health to your family to what the job market has for you. It is understandable that you may need to put on hold the bigger questions about your role in improving the world. Despite all the challenges you'll face, may you go and make use of the acquired skills and knowledge to the best you can and serve our society and humanity with honor, integrity, and humility to make that difference. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude by assuring you that despite all the challenges that the world is facing due to COVID-19 pandemic, BIUST is proud to play its role in delivering its mission and fulfilling its vision in a manner that satisfies the needs of students through the provision of excellent and quality research-based academic programs, quality teaching and learning, and appropriate institutional resources, enhancing their knowledge, understanding, and skills to enable them to develop and realize their potentials as individuals for use beyond their university. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this auspicious occasion for the class of 2020 graduation ceremony. I thank you. Pula. Chancellor Dr. Anna Mokhokong is a co-founder and executive chairperson of Community Investment Holdings, a 100% black-owned company founded in 1995. She is a well-renowned business figure in South Africa and globally with a widespread experience in healthcare, academia, and commerce. She is recognized as a senior director of companies on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, as she serves on 5 listed companies, namely non-executive chairperson of Afrocentric Investment Corporation, Rebosis Property Fund Limited, and Jasco Electronics Holdings Limited, and non-executive director of companies and first female director of ShopRite Holdings Limited, the largest retailer in Africa, and in 2019 appointed as a non-executive lead independent director. She also served on numerous non-listed entities, including Siriti Co., which she chairs and is the second largest coal supplier to Eskom Utility. She has received numerous local and international accolades as a community and business leader, including South Africa Businesswoman of the Year in 1999 and one of the leading women entrepreneurs of the world in 1998. Most recently, she received a Lifetime Achievement Award, this is in 2018, from Premier David Makura of Gauteng Province by the Township Entrepreneurship Awards. She has served in numerous councils and academic institutions, as well as civil society commissions, such as the Independent Commission for Remuneration of Public Office Bearers, where she was appointed as Deputy Chairperson by the former President, Mr. Thabo Mbeki, from 2004 to 2009. She was a commissioner of the interim National Defence Force Commission, South African National Defence Force, from 2009 to 2013. She is a social activist and passionate about women empowerment transformation to bring about equality in the economy of South Africa. She was appointed Honorary Consul General of Iceland in Pretoria in 2017. The Northwest University installed Dr. Anna Mokhokong as its third and first female chancellor in November 2019. She's also a very passionate about women empowerment and annually hosts an event where she grooms and mentors young female future leaders and is very active in philanthropy as a contribution to her community and society. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Dr. Anna Mokhokong to the podium. Thank you very much.
Dumelang Bagayesu. It is an honor and privilege for me to address you on this august occasion on the calendar of beasts as the guest speaker at this auspicious ceremony, the 5th graduation ceremony of the Botswana International University of Science and Technology. Today, 373 graduates will be awarded their bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees. Congratulations to the class of 2020. It is befitting to host a ceremony of this magnitude during the COVID-19 pandemic, compelling us to interact virtually as the new normal. I'm truly humbled that indeed you have made us proud to have completed this important milestone this season. It was a very difficult period ever in our lives. However, you've made it. We are currently going through the global devastation caused by COVID-19. The social and economic impact of this pandemic has affected all sectors of society globally, and it will take us some time for us to recover. Many countries were already experiencing harsh economic challenges before. This situation has since worsened. Yet, a number of young businesses have suffered during the pandemic. COVID-19 has also led to an increase of entrepreneurial activity, what we call thinking out of the box. Your graduation is timely, as you can take advantage of some of these opportunities. Technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship should be the lifesavers in today's new normal. It is evident from the proliferation of inventions worldwide that COVID-19 has unleashed a wave of innovation as well as new innovation challenges. Scientific output coupled with the agility and risk-taking of entrepreneurs are major elements of this wave and essential to ending the crisis and building a post-COVID world. Flexibility has had positive spin-offs and a boom in creativity. Many entrepreneurial businesses have turned around to meet new needs for goods services or services born out of the crisis. Some companies are diverting their manufacturing processes from paints to hand sanitizers, or from automobiles to ventilators, from 3D printing manufacturers of bicycle parts to producers of PPEs for medical workers. It is also clear that responses to COVID-19 have speeded the adoption of digital technologies by several years. This crisis has brought about years of change in the way companies in all sectors and regions do business and accelerated the digitization of their customer and supply chain interactions and internal operations by at least 3 years. As an example, during the pandemic, consumers have moved dramatically towards online channels, and companies and industries have responded in turn. Companies and industries have responded in turn utilizing digitalization. ShopRite Checkers 60/60. You shop in 60 seconds and they deliver in 16 minutes of order. Utilizing an IT platform that has changed the trends of shopping in South Africa. The delivery service is run by a youth-established enterprise. Currently, they launched a new electric, eco-friendly scooter fleet. It has become the fastest and cheapest drinks and grocery delivery service. Take this graduation, for example. We are taking part in a special ceremony digitally. Universities like BIUS are crucial in responding to the pandemic. Worldwide, we have seen how universities have responded to the pandemic through their links with industries such as the development of vaccines, ventilators, and in dealing with medical and psychological impacts of the pandemic. The pandemic has presented serious threats to universities that range from financial uncertainty due to threats to fee payment, declining research budgets and donations, and in coping with strategies and the financial implications thereof to keep their campuses free of COVID. A knowledge-based economy means that we need to translate research into products. Ending the COVID-19 crisis will require a combination of rigor and speed, and of course, a mindset change. We look to the rigor of science for new data, tests, and vaccines. We look to entrepreneurship to provide the responsiveness and agility so necessary to quickly translate research into practice. BIUS is relatively young. It is a young university with a growing number of graduates each year. Current countries are challenged by high unemployment rates the world over. But BIUS Tracer studies have revealed that 66% of these graduates are either employed, entrepreneurs, or pursuing postgraduate studies within 6 months of graduation. This is commendable achievement for a young university such as BIUS, even surpassing international standards of 65%. I was impressed to see a BIUS advertisement on CNN, a global challenge. This suggests to me that you mean business as a global player. Very few universities have that kind of foresight and are prepared to dare the world as truly international. And the question is, why not? Why not, BIUS? BIUS must aim to be relevant in its market and beyond by creating new products from its research activities, by improving existing technologies and products, and through increased productivity for economic efficiency and competitiveness. I recently read about your award as Best Parastatal in your exhibition, Sustainable Economic Diversification Beyond 50 Years Through Green Technology. I can tell you right now that green technologies are the way to go. We are now in the 4th industrial revolution, which presents many opportunities to those institutions that have the foresight and are serious about embracing what new technologies have to offer. It also presents challenges to institutions that lack the mission, infrastructure, adequately trained human resources, and ability to generate or source funding for their activities. BEUST must encourage dialogue regarding the ethical issues that will naturally arise as we engage in some of the technologies. In order to engage with scientists on a global platform, you must engage in the new technologies. Programs in fields such as nanotechnology, robotics, artificial intelligence, advances in biotechnology and synthetics, to name a few, could launch BEUST quite prominently in the local and global stage. Since our current concerns, beside finding a cure for COVID-19, are the areas of climate change, food security, affordable housing, clean water, and energy needs, all areas included in the Sustainable Development Goals. BEUST must excel in cutting-edge research and development, focusing on new technologies. The BEUST research environment must be enabling in all ways, including of governance, to attract rewarding partnerships which will enhance its research capacity and excellence. For instance, the provision of data must be reliable, as everything these days depends on fast internet connectivity. Your programs must have the right focus for problem-solving skills. Your research team should be multidisciplinary, taking advantage of multi-pronged problem-solving strategies that will result in meaningful knowledge transfer that will create jobs and products and improve lives and trade. And while at this point, I'm curious to know, what is BEUST doing about indigenous knowledge and the preservation thereof? We have seen numerous international institutions profiting from our indigenous knowledge systems. Many jobs could be created for our communities. You might consider partnering with the Northwest University just across your border in this regard. For a number of years, they've been leaders in this field and have excelled in putting indigenous knowledge at the forefront. We must begin to have our regional Pan-Africanist outlook towards partnerships. Why go elsewhere? It is time we build regional excellence in our research and share it. Why has the first COVID vaccine not come from our region? Instead, we are test sites for such. Is Africa sleeping during this revolution? I ask humbly. Among the recent notable achievement of BEUST, we note in particular the recent award of the prestigious O.R. Tambo Africa Research Chair in the Oliver Tambo Africa Chair competition. BEUST was selected as one of the top African universities and research institutions to be awarded and honored with the award of this prestigious research chair. This selection process was coordinated by the National Research Foundation of South Africa. BEUST research proposal is entitled Climate Change and Adaptation and is led by Professor Gizau Mengistu Tsidu on a 5-year term research aimed at addressing knowledge and data gaps, as well as the required skilled human capacity in the area of water, livestock, vegetation resources, and climate services. The $15 million fund will, amongst others, benefit 10 shareholders in Botswana and sub-Saharan countries. The proposal further entails the research of 15 masters and 9 PhD students and student exchange programs. Another notable achievement was the award to BIUST of 1.4 million euros grant funded by the European Commission. The title of the project, funded under the Intra-Africa Academic Mobility Scheme, is a Pan-Africa Planetary and Space Science Network, and the project is led by Dr. Franchi Fulvio. Its aim to create a mobility scheme for students, academic staff, and support staff amongst partners from Botswana, Ethiopia, Nigeria, South Africa, and Zambia within the thematic field: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM, with emphasis for planetary and space sciences. This innovative initiative is to promote the education of young scientists that will meet the requirements of large projects that will be active for the next 20 years and feed skilled human capital into the growing STEM, planetary and space science labor markets, creating both skilled workers and STEM entrepreneurs. BIUST will lead a consortium consisting of higher education institutes from Botswana, Ethiopia, South Africa, Zambia, and a partner from Italy. Yet again, much work in this regard is being done, especially at the Mahikeng campus of the Northwest University, and exploring a partnership will be beneficial to all. I also learned that BIUST promotes the participation and excellence of women in its STEM activities. I've also been informed that women at BIUST are high performers. I have read about the UN Ambassador for Women in Space, Ms. Basuti. This is highly impressive. I want to encourage you to stay vigilant by continuously monitoring gender parity in all your programs. No longer shall women only be known for producing the best mabele. No longer should they be remembered for processing the best pani. No longer will they be recognized for growing the best and the biggest marodzes. Rather, renowned to utilize their research, skills, knowledge to be able to industrialize and commercialize this in the most profound way globally. What stops them from being marketed by Amazon and have a global reach to trillions of communities? Look at those baskets, the traditional Botswana baskets. We can now use these. We can use the three-dimensional technology to design and make them and market them and commercialize this. The world will never ever be the same if we get our girl child educated and women to be top researchers and academics and, of course, leading business women. I've highlighted a few of BIUST success stories. It is a clear testimony that you are graduating from the university with a global brand and footprint. Regional and international funders are always associated with universities of repute, both on research and students' output, and of course, ethics and integrity. BIUST has done its part by training you individually to attain qualifications that are designed to help launch your careers. After graduating today, you have all you need to become an individual individual who can take charge of societal challenges, take leadership, and compete globally with graduates from other world-leading universities. I challenge you today to be that citizen who is globally relevant, ethical in your conduct, and competitive. Go out there and make breakthroughs in life and break the ceiling. When you are celebrated, do not stop your mark as a renowned BUist branded graduate. Work hard and be resourceful. Be flexible and continue to have an appetite to learn even more. A career change may prove to be more rewarding, personally or for humanity. Lon Waters, a well-known and highly respected educator, said, "An educational institution is a building that has 4 walls with tomorrow inside." An educational institution is a building that has 4 walls with tomorrow inside. You, our graduates, are that tomorrow. Congratulations on your achievement. And more so, thank you for helping to realize the dream of BUist. Your success story in life started when you opted to study at BUist. You are now equipped with world-class education and the knowledge to be a global problem solver. Remember your alma mater as an active alumni. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget where you come from. You are a BUist graduate. Seek ways to promote it and consider ways of helping students at BUist. It would be remiss of me not to touch briefly on a few issues as I close. As BUist graduates, represent this esteemed institution well. As certificated citizens, be an integral part of your society and utilize these degrees with utmost humility for your impactful contribution as active citizens of Botswana. Africa has enough armchair critics, people who sit and criticize all day, rather than those who fold their sleeves and get to work and to do serious work to bring about change. Let's work, let's fold our sleeves and get to work and not criticize. For both male and female graduates, be aware of the cancer in our society, what we call GBV, gender-based violence, fraud, corruption, and other hideous, unethical offenses. Stay miles away from such conduct. In closing, Warren Buffett says, look for 3 things in a person: intelligence, energy, and integrity. If you don't have the last one, don't even bother about the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we celebrate this important milestone at BUist. Congratulations, class of 2020. In spite and despite of COVID, you have graduated. Rifihlile bahaeso. Pula. Ha ine bahaeso.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy to the following candidates.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the Botswana International University of Science and Technology, I confer on those graduates to be presented to me the degree for which they have qualified on behalf of the university and offer them my congratulations. Those graduates whose names appear in the graduation list are conferred a degree for which they have qualified.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of Master of Science to the following candidates. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of Bachelor of Science to the following candidates.
Graduates of 2020, congratulations on your fantastic achievement. Your stay with us was a successful one and you deserve it. Congratulations. I know this is a journey. Education is a journey, it's not a destination. And many people contributed during your education, your family, your friends, teachers, and all BUST staff, and I congratulate all of you. As I say, education is not a destination, it is a journey. Today we celebrate what you achieved, but you'll continue interacting with BUST, and I hope all of you will be BUST, productive BUST alumni, and all of us will look forward to continuously work with you and interact with you. Congratulations.
To the graduating class of 2020, congratulations. It feels like only yesterday that you joined BUST, but you've made it. You have made us proud as BUST, and as you go out into the world, we know you are good ambassadors for BUST. Once again, congratulations, graduating class of 2020.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of the degree of Master of Engineering the following candidates. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Engineering the following candidates.
gives me pleasure to extend a congratulatory note to you on the occasion of your graduation as professionals in your various disciplines. I know it has not been easy to reach this far. It has been hard. You have worked very hard, and I'm taking this from the lived experience of having been part of you since your stay at PUIST. Many of you, especially those in engineering, we have been together in your professional development since first year where I teach. We have had our own share of anguish. We have had our happy moments. We have had our difficult moments, including COVID-19. But over and above all those things, you prevailed, you showed dedication, hard work, and perseverance. It is my hope that you will continue to show the same determination, go into the place of work, and even make PUIST proud of you. I therefore congratulate you and wish you all the best.
To our graduating class of 2020, we would like to congratulate you for your hard work and perseverance in spite of the disturbances that were brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. As now members of the PUIST alumni, we hope you will continue to uphold the vision of PUIST, which is sincerity and trust, high performance and quality, innovation and change. To our first cohort of graduating students in the Bachelor of Engineering, Materials and Metallurgical Engineering, we would like to congratulate you for your outstanding academic work, and we believe that as our pioneers, you will continue to represent us well wherever you go. Thank you.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following graduate, whom Senate has found worthy of the Chancellor's Award. The prize is given to the best overall student in the graduating class, and the award goes to Libudi Colliers, Bachelor of Engineering, Materials and Metallurgical Engineering.
Dumelang Bahaito, in the interest of time, please permit me to say all protocol observed. Professor Totolo, thank you very much for having me. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be asked to present the Chancellor's Award for the best graduating student for 2020. Today, we congregate to celebrate in a virtual way the graduating class of 2020. when I think about BUST, personally, I think of the likes of MIT in Boston, an institution that produces the finest brains in technology and in sciences, where the thinking is once you touch anything or you innovate anything, it must end up in a very viable commercial entity that makes money, that employs people. And so that's the vision I have when I see BUST. And I know we look to you, it's possible, we are here to support you. As you step out today, I think you have big dreams. You have big dreams to take on, confront, and conquer the many challenges that this world will throw at you. And when I talk about challenges, you look around us, there are real challenges with food production, water scarcity, environmental crisis, global health crisis, access to technology, and all of that. And we need solutions to this. You are the hope of this world. Specifically, when we think about Africa and we bring it home, it's very clear that we have exported and outsourced the creation of wealth to other continents. Generally, on the continent, 60% of what we export is in a raw state, which means we do not add value to it. On the flip side, over 70% of what we import is processed, means other countries and continents have added value and created wealth for which we have become consumers. We need to reverse this trend. You can only create wealth by adding value. And adding value comes from creativity and innovation. And creativity and innovation comes from a very cognitively agile mindset, perseverance, and a thriving society, which I think you have all of these. I'm looking forward to all of you, without exception, whether you find a job or you create jobs for yourselves, to create significant impact and legacy. And please, if you need help, we've created the Stanbic Bank Accelerate Incubator at the Fairgrounds Mall. The singular objective of that facility is to help produce Botswana's next generation of wealthy entrepreneurs. Today, my purpose here is the singular honor and the pleasure to present the Chancellor's Award to the best overall graduating student. This award goes to Lebudi Holios, who graduates with Bachelor of Engineering. Lebudi, a big congratulations to you from all of us in Stanbic Bank and across the nation. To the rest of the graduating class, I wish you well. I wish you success. Thank you very much for having me. Congratulations.
To God and His Christ, who began a good work in me a few years ago. To my dear mother Violet, only God knows where we have been for me to be standing here. And to all my fathers, for I have been blessed with many, and the rest of my family and friends, thank you. To my supervisor, Dr. Oladijo, and all my lecturers and colleagues who have become instrumental in my academic success, thank you. To the support personnel in management, housing, maintenance, security, cleaning, and all other support functions in the university who made my learning so much easier. And all taxpayers of Botswana who pay their taxes faithfully and cheerfully to finance our education. Thank you. To the graduating class of 2020, with all our skills, gifts, and talents, we set sail for the sea, for its fish and all the untold riches of its depth. I want to wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Remember, with a good character, average skill can become exceptional. And a man who is skilled in his work will not stand before ordinary men, but will stand among great men. For me, I seek a much greater excellence, even unto the age to come. For to him whom much is given, much will also be expected. Thank you.
Chancellor, I call on you to dissolve the graduation congregation.
By the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Botswana International University of Science and Technology, I do now dissolve the graduation congregation.